Hi, my name is Andrew, and I have some stories to tell. I'm not a writer, I'm not anything like that, so I can't be creative. So instead, you get this video of me just telling some stories of AI and people in my life who are using it, and some of my thoughts as well. So starting off, the first story I want to tell is I went to the store with somebody who's very close to me. I'm not going to give relations or anything in this, but these are all people in my family. And I went to the store with this person and who's younger than me, younger than I am, in high school, sophomore. And we had to go buy a lawnmower. Very, very fun activity to go be doing on a Wednesday afternoon. And we went up to the place where all the lawnmowers were. We selected the one that we wanted. We were looking at the specs. We were looking at the info on the thing, and we picked out which one we wanted. And this person, after we figured it out, decides to take a picture of the specs of the different lawnmowers based off of, we already decided off of price, off of what we needed. We needed a push that was like a self-propelled. That's all we wanted. The cheapest self-propelling lawnmower you could find. And afterward, he took a picture of it and put it into ChatGPT to see if it was good. Even though we had already looked at everything, we'd already picked it out. And then this person's dad called asking about it, trying to figure out, because he was half paying for it, because lawnmowers are $500 fucking dollars, the cheapest ones that you can find. And he starts listing off all the things. I didn't realize he did this, but he took a picture of it and put it into ChatGPT to just get more information, I guess, or determine if it was a good one, even though we already had. And this person uses it for everything, every idea, as far as I can tell. Just kind of puts all thoughts through it as like a filter, which scares me in a way that can you not just get the information and trust yourself to make a choice? Was my initial thought. That's my main thought in that regard. Just very odd behavior, very setting us up for something a lot worse. These are what high schoolers are doing. This is what children are doing. They can't trust themselves to make decisions, which is fine. They're kids. They don't need to. But we had already picked it out. That's the one we ended up going with. But he just looked up more information on it, which is fine. I don't care if we would have went to Google and we would have looked up, hey, is this actually a reliable lawnmower? Is this the best thing? That's fine. That's not what was happening. And we kind of, this person called their dad and was saying, oh, it was like a, I can't even remember what brand it was. That's how shot my memory is. And he was like, yeah, it's like the Honda of lawnmowers. It's like, it's a good brand. What? Where did you get that? Who's saying this? Well, ChatGPT did. So therefore, I don't know. Just a weird thing, which I wouldn't care about if it was a one-off thing, but it's something that this person I see do a lot. And this person's father, the night before, had told me to make a flyer for something, or recommended making a flyer, which I was totally down to do. I'm down to make a flyer. I am 100% capable of making a flyer. But instead of being like, hey, would you make this thing? It was instead just have ChatGPT do it. Just take a picture, put some of the information in, and have ChatGPT do it. No. What? What are we talking about? I'm 100% capable of making a flyer. I am a 20-year-old who goes to art school for acting, granted, but I can still make a flyer. That's not hard. And just the way that I'm seeing some people turn to it as like a final deciding factor is really odd. I don't like it. It was just a weird moment. I'm against AI. I should probably put that out front. If this isn't a pro AI video, I will never be on that position. I'm sorry. Just first weird story, first little story. This next story is just kind of something I see my other people around me, older people, grandparent age, doing, and that's the media that they watch. Those Reddit stories that I was watching when I was like 14, like the stupid ones that are like, I came home and I felt my girlfriend cheating on me, and it's like these are 20-minute long stories that they're watching, written and like voiced by AI. These are people who are very smart, in my opinion. I'm not very smart. My family, we're kind of simple, I think, and that's how we describe ourselves. They are smarter than this. They are smarter than watching these like 20-minute videos written by AI of the same story. It's the same story. It truly is. And this person has gotten to a point when watching these that he just skips the whole middle and gets to the end. And I'm like, why are you watching it? Are you just like, you're not listening to it for the art of it. You're not listening to it for the story telling. You're jumping to the fucking end. I don't know. Weird behavior from someone who read a lot, who used to read a lot, their form of media consumption was documentaries about World War II and like that kind of stuff. That, to see this person go from that kind of media, which I think is a pretty interesting, I got a text, I'm so sorry, a pretty interesting form of media to consume, a very interesting, very engaging, very kind of intellectual form of media, to then watching these Reddit stories about like getting cheated on, or like your kids like doing something stupid or something like that. It's just very weird to me, and you're skipping the whole thing. Like, I'm cool with a Hallmark movie. They also watch Hallmark movies, which is fine. I do not care. Watch it. It's stupid, it's trashy, but it's made by people. There's stories in there. There's a little artistry. Is it all for the corporate money gain? Is it all just to make money off of people who are just kind of blindly watching media? Yeah. But people make it. So there's at least a little heart to it. Even though it's a formula, but there's heart, right? I don't know. Just that's another thing. This is the one that gets me. This is the last story I'm gonna tell, and there's a couple layers to it that just I don't know. And this one I am just gonna flat out say, this is my dad. He will never watch this video. He will never engage with this, so I don't care. I go out to his barn. I go out to his garage, is what it is. And there's this really kind of interesting big tapestry thing up on his wall. And it's like a logo for the barn garage thing that he has, bar. It's kind of interesting. And I'm like, oh, what is that? Where did you get that? And he's like, well, I put this into AI, I put this into AI, I put this into AI, and then I printed it out on Amazon, and boom, we get this really cool logo. And I'm like, okay. And then he starts putting it on t-shirts, and he starts putting it on sweatshirts, and giving it to people like he's proud of it. Why are you fucking proud? Don't be proud. You didn't do shit. right? Whatever. Then we get to another point. This was last week, where I go in there and there's all these different country artists up on his wall too, on a big tapestry. And I was again intrigued. I knew what it was this time because I'm aware of his antics. I'm aware of kind of the shit that he does with AI and the way that he likes to use it for art. And he puts all these country singers up on this wall and up on this tapestry, and there's like nameplates to them. They're the outlaw country singers, even though I'm pretty sure most of them came from relatively whatever backgrounds. I haven't looked it up. I should just ask ChatGPT, right? That's what I should be doing. Sorry. All these people who are the outlaw country singers, like Hank Jennings, Johnny Cash, like those guys. And it's up on his wall, and I'm like, oh, this is kind of cool. But then you start, because it's gotten a little better. It's gotten better. It's gotten to a point where I can't initially tell until you start seeing double nameplates on the thing. And he goes, yeah, I couldn't get rid of those. Okay. But the reason why he got that is because recently Hank Jennings had died. I believe it was Hank Jennings. And he wanted a memorial for him, and he put a couple pictures up on the wall of the garage of him, and I was like, whoa, those are sweet. And he's like, yeah. And then I was looking for this tapestry, this thing of all these country singers. I found one on Amazon I liked. $65. Too expensive. Fair enough. Shit is rough right now. Things are hard. He does not make a lot of money. So I get it. So instead, he spent $45 to go on ChatGPT, make this thing with all these outlaw country artists, and then get it printed and then brought here, which a $20 difference for an artist's thing versus an AI thing, to me, fucking ridiculous, fucking insane, a little weird. And that's how you're going to show appreciation to these guys, is you're just going to fucking have AI draw it. These arguments aren't good arguments. Obviously, I'm not going to change anyone's fucking opinions, but I do want to rant a little bit because I don't like the idea of AI doing art. Period. Point blank, zero. I do not care. I do not care. I just don't argue with this. I don't. The last part of his antics is, this happened like a year and a half ago. He got a tattoo. He has a big ass tattoo all up his arm here. That is a tribute to him and his brother and his 3 kids. It has our names on it and things we're interested in. And he fully just used AI and pulled up to a tattoo artist, asking him if he could make it, if he could just draw it, if he could just put this exact thing on my arm, which there's nothing wrong with coming with a design. But part of the part of the tattoo artist's job is to design a tattoo, is to come up with something that they and you as the consumer, as the person getting the tattoo, are proud of, that you like, that you're proud of. You can go in with nothing but just like a vague idea of what you want, and they can do it because that is the power of the human spirit, the power of human art. That is what they can do. And instead, he goes on ChatGPT for this tribute to his brother, not dead. I'm not dead. None of his kids are dead. But just like a remembrance for them. And what? My name is on your arm. Your kids, it's just stupid, right? Like the way that general art and thinking and creation are being pushed aside, not cared for, just another thing that just can happen, that you can just, oh fuck, that's a problem, here's a solution, right? It's it's stupid, bro. Like, it's very demoralizing, I think, as someone who engages with the arts, who loves the arts. I can't draw, fuck, but I have friends that I know who can draw incredibly well, with an incredible style, with a voice, with a way that they draw, with a way that they can write, with my friends who are playwrights, who can write these incredible works. I don't know. It's just very weird. It's very demoralizing. It's very, I don't give a fuck. And it's not a money issue. It's not a fucking money issue. It is a time issue. It is an inability to create. It is an, I don't care. I don't care. Or not having somebody else create who wants to. We want to create. It's not a chore to us. I get that when you're at work and they've laid off 15 people and you're doing the work of 15 people and you're using AI to do it, fine. You have to write emails. I do not care. Use it there. Fine. My phone ran out of storage, but moral of the story, I fucking hate AI. I'm fucking tired of it. I'm tired of artists being treated, I'm tired of art being treated like a chore. And I'm tired of, fuck AI, dude. I'm so done. I'm so tired of it.